Hello, YouTube! I am Pinstar, and this is Niche Strategy and Tactics, Episode 8. So, in our last episode, which wasn't really an episode, it was an intermission. We decided, well, rather, I decided to be indecisive and put the question to you, my viewers. What approach should we take to sort of conquering the jungle here? The two options that I had you guys vote between was to, go with Damara here and do sort of a land-based breed and feed, where we seek to overwhelm our predators with numbers and snack on as many of these delicious fruits and berries and other goodies that the jungle has to offer. And the other approach is to go the water-based evolution route. Escape to the sea where those great apes can't get to us. And honestly, the voting came in at a razor-thin margin. Anapos won barely. However, given a lot of the comments, I realized that there was a flaw with my vote, and that I did not consider a third option. Why not both? And given the closeness of the two alphas, I do say that. Why not both? So you know what? We're gonna split the difference and do both. Now, splitting the tribe is going to make things complicated, tricky, difficult, risky even, because we are going to be needing to breed large numbers of two different gene lines, which is going to put a serious tax on our food supply. And neither gene line may pay off with being able to harvest copious amounts of foods until we get all of the genes in place. So it's going to be a risky double-down investment here. That being said, this is a strategy and tactics game. We are not here to fart around and play on easy mode. And even though we are still on a medium difficulty island, we're going to make it harder before it gets easier. But if our investments pay off into our gene bank here, we will have one heck of a versatile tribe here, able to conquer just about anything. So, you know what? Let's go for it. Now, to keep things organized and to learn from my mistakes when I was trying to pick out migrants, in order to differentiate the tribe between two different things here, I'm going to utilize my ability to change the color of their gems. I am gonna go, what color do I want? Orange is okay. We're gonna go for orange gems for the aquatic tribe. I want the gems to sort of stand out in the water. And as far as who is going to be our aquatic tribe members, we are going to basically get anyone who's evolved a duckbill, because that's kind of step one here. Now, we've got one female. Eventually will be breeding age, obviously not breeding age as of yet, but two males who could potentially mate with her. Let's take a look at their immunity genes, because we do want a healthy spread of immunity genes, because water or not, we still need to pay attention to that. So BF, you're not going to be a good breeder. BC to IF. All right, so these two make a compatible breeding pair. Unfortunately, this one is wounded. We have a healing plant around here somewhere, don't we? I thought I saw a healing plant. Yeah, it's right here, but it just has to grow back. So we will we'll try and get our male here in on that healing plant, so he has more days to live to breed with her while she is busy growing up. Now, there is a bird in the sky, and it looks like it's kind of looking a little peckish, pun not intended. So we want her to move towards the sea so she can start, digging for goodies here. But we don't want her to get snacked on by the bird. So I think, you know what, Nukir is going to move over here. Actually, Nukir, you can move right here. You can move here. That will keep you protected. I don't think these crabs will not attack you. They're defensive, purely defensive. Now, even though you're not going to be breeding, you are going to be very important to the tribe. And that's to basically unlock some of our genes for our aquatic types. Let's take a look at the requirements, shall we? Let's see. Not antlers, big ears. No. Alright, so in order to open up gills, we need to perform swim 50 times. And in order to unlock the platypus beak as a mutatable gene, we need to water dig 70 times. And lastly, the water body needs 50 swims as well. Now, right now, since, platypus beak or not, they don't have the ability to breathe underwater. But we have, thankfully, a solution to that. Down here, these water healing plants will allow them to breathe underwater temporarily, so we can get those swim skills in without them taking copious amounts of drowning damage. So that's how we can work on those. So we're going to be making use of those quite well. So you move over here. You rip that leech off of her. Well, she might take a little drowning damage this time. She'll have full actions next turn because she's cooled off in the water. Alright, you just gave birth. Now, you and you are going to be sort of our star alphas here for bringing in this next generation. So you two are definitely going to be kept safe. Cease. What I need to do is I need to find out who's disposable, because somebody's got to distract this damn ape. Because we certainly can't hide from it. We can't attack it. Cease, you have, you've got a claw and a runner leg. Smelling, but you got the big ears. Cease, you might actually be a good candidate to distract the ape. Just because you're fast enough to, well, distract him. Oh, hi, Mr. Rogue Male. Well, maybe we'll get lucky and the ape will go after the rogue male. That's the other thing. If we can successfully make our way to the stinky fruit and start noshing on that, that will start working on the other thing that we need to work on for our land-based tribe, the stinky tail. While the stinky tail won't do anything for us against that hearing ape, there are 3 flavors of apes: the sight ape, the hearing ape, and the smelling ape. Our distasteful appearance will already protects us against the sight ape, which unfortunately we're not facing. Getting a stinky tail will protect us against the smelling ape, should one appear or should one be present in future locations. So that only leaves the hearing ape, which we'll work on that later on. It stinks that the one ape that spawned here is the one that is the most difficult for us to deal with at the moment. Alright, Kurinduku here. You're a gatherer supreme. You are going to be gathering up a storm. Alright, you've got gathering goodness too. But you need to pull back and hang back to work on these. So you're going to berry bush it up. Actually, this would be a good place for you to be breeding over here. Is these double berry bushes. Do not want you in the stinging insects, but that's okay. Raris, Our Lady in Red, I think is time for you to tangle with him here, because you've done well. But, yeah, you got the claw, toxic body, horns combo rocking out. You are a really good breeder. But we need to move on for the next generation, and you don't have the big ears. So you are no longer a preferred breeder because you lack those. So you're going to go take out this this guy right here before... Oh yeah, you can stand up here and perch. Alright, you do not have bigger ears, so you are no longer a prime breeding candidate either. We need to only breed creatures with big ears now. Because of the glitch and our inability to lock in or make progress towards the big ears by spending time in a hot climate, because apparently the game does not consider this place a hot climate, even though it is heating us up. We need to strictly breed for big ears on our land tribe. I don't care so much about the water tribe, because the water cools them down. And yeah, let's keep up the scent here, shall we? Alright, Kuruku is also expendable. What is your gathering? Alright, you've got good gathering ability too, so let's get you up here. I keep hearing splats. Is there somebody who's still bleached? I don't think so. But hey, you might as well get us some berries here. And yeah, you're no longer prime breeding material either. Decent, but you've got decent speed, so you're going to go tangle with the ape and distract him, and also try and sneak us some stinky fruit. Nukir, I think you're going to go clam hunting, my friend. You are, although you are good breeding material because you've got the big ears, so maybe you should make your way over here. Oh, nope, can't abandon the baby. Not going to abandon the baby. Lola! Lola! Well, you don't have big ears either. So you're not going to be a breeder, but you can be a babysitter. And you could be also a practice swimmer, because you don't have to have the platypus beak in order to get that. Alright, you need to move down here if you want to stay next to an adult. Alright, am I missing anybody? Yes, Durkankuru. Nah, well, you're expendable because you don't have the big ears. So you might be the next victim for the ape here. Lame! Lame! Actually, lame is not lame. Holy crap. Oh, no, lame is lame. Sorry, lame. Sorry, lame. You are indeed lame. Wait a minute. No. Medium here. So, why is he not overheating, though? Cold resistance, but no heat resistance that I can see. Why is lame not overheating? That is a good question. Yeah, you've got 2 action gems, but he's not overheating. Got some camouflage. That's always useful. Well, I'm not complaining, mind you. I just realized I left the twins out in the open here. Oops. What the? That was a weird noise. He made a weird noise. Oh, maybe it's because they're camouflaged. Alright, well, let's pass the turn. Yep. I figured as much. This ape is going to be pounding on us pretty hardcore. Alright, let's get back to sight mode here. Alright, first things first. You eat that water plant, so now you can do your swimming. And that's it. Yeah, she'll be more useful once she grows up. And you are you got your actions here. Don't have the thing for fish swarms. I need you to do your dabbling duck dig. That's still considered drowning zone. Are we at least making progress towards that, though, is the question. Alright, let's fire up our sniffer. Where'd Mr. Growly go here? Aha, there you are. Whoa, 2 of them. You can take them, Raris. You're the lady in red. Alright, you, my friend, you two are going to be a pair here. Damara and you. These insects are in a very inconvenient location. See, you've got 2. You got 3. So you know what? While you grow up, get us some berries. There we go. Get those berries. Alright, while you guys distract the ape here, we are going to bore our way up this way. Yeah, Cease! Cease? Actually, I don't want Cease to be running away, because Cease got big ears here. Maybe we'll find a nest along the way. Alright, you've got... how many actions? 2 actions? Yeah. Let's lick so you don't take excessive damage. And you've got smaller ears, so you're expendable, but aha, a nest. Is that a poison bush? Nukdurko, you're still bleeding, aren't you? Well, you were one of our travelers, but your genes have become less than ideal. I don't want you just to bleed out, though. Let's lick those wounds. Maybe you can help combat these bear hyenas. You've got big ears, so you're definitely worth keeping around for breeding purposes. Alright, and these twins here. Is the bird still around? The bird's still around, and they're still 1 gem, so they are in danger. I wonder if the fact that they're both in the same square here. Alright, no dabbling chances here. You're 2... oh yeah, I already moved with you. Yeah, low fishing skill, unfortunately. That would be useful, and we are going to try and start evolving up some claws for them. I think I'm going to move you here. Yeah, you go here, you go here. That way you're both next to an adult, so the bird won't get you. Lola. Now, Lola, I think you might be ape fodder because you've got a high speed, but you've got small ears. You, on the other hand, no, you've got, well, I say small ears, I mean medium ears. smaller than are needed, and what is needed is the big stuff. Yeah, none of you get to breed. You all just get to feed. Just carve a path. Actually, you can, yeah, you gorge yourself on there. Oh, I didn't mean to put you right in the ape's face. Nuclear. Yeah, all the females that have the big ears are all too young right now, so. Oh yeah, I gotta start moving you over here to the healing plant so when it respawns, you can munch on it and get yourself healed up so you can breed. Alright, I think that's everybody. Let's see who the ape punches today. And by punches, I mean murders horribly. Yep, breed and feed, breed and feed. Toxic berry bush. Yeah, there are toxic berries here. So there's finally our long, hard-fought adaptation from last time is still is able to pay off a little bit, just a little bit. Ooh, you aren't a rogue, Rosie. What do you have besides a derp face? Medium ears, ram's horn, medium body, runner leg and a deformed paw. You got this G immunity gene, but you got nothing else really for us. Sorry, Rosie. I think you're just gonna sit here and feast, because we do need some food income. And I just realized that you should distract the ape. Or rather, tank the ape. Although, no, you've got big ears, and you're a breeding female with big ears. So you need to actually get your butt down here and start pooping out babies. Who did we lose? Oh, wasn't any of ours. But to say, it's like we haven't been making babies recently. Ooh, yoink! Yeah, every chance you get a chance to bottom feed, do it. I don't have enough strength to kill the wabbit. That's sad. Rabbit's like, please eat me! Please eat me! I loathe this world. Okay. You can finally get some real jobs done. And basically all you really need to do is swim. You need to swim to build up those swim. Now, harvesting food it's just pure nest material. Ooh, another water breathing plant. And Napos could use that, although you've only got one action point. Rorkavan. Yeah, see, this is what I don't get. Rorkavan doesn't have any resistance to or doesn't have any heat resistance, and yet is not overheated compared to her, Anapos. I don't get it. I do not get it. Unless does the snout come with like the no? Yeah, I just don't get it. Yeah, that the tail provides cold resistance, nothing to do with heat. And the big ears, I mean, he has them inactive, but that's inactive. They're not showing up. So I'm not too sure. Well, speaking of smelling, let's take on some of the big guys here. Or do we even have to? I mean, why don't we just harvest? Aha! Our healing bush is back. Alright, Damara and... well, 2 females here. Well, who's going to be our lucky males? Because we haven't been making babies in a while here. Nook. Well, we need males with big ears. You're not quite fertile yet. Ooh, you're fertile though. Okay, FC versus IC, so that's not a good pair. FC versus that damn C gene. You've got small ears. You're female. C gene. Oof. Are all of our big ears C genes? Because if so, that is quite unfortunate. AD. Okay, once you become of age, you can start. You're going to be our star breeder here. And I am not wasting food on some inbreds, so I'm not even going to risk that. I'll delay the breeding. We'll keep our breeders off to the side here. Are there any other goodies here? Well, not near nests and not away from the ape, which are 2 very important factors here. All right, let's see. Rorvan, how good is your collecting? I still might use you for breeding too, because we also don't want to narrow out and lose too many of our immunity genes, which is going to be another problem with splitting the tribe. Since you have big ears as recessive, you can pass them on. There's a 50-50 chance you won't, but it's better than someone with no big ear genes at all. Plus, you've got that pretty sweet coloration. All right. Well, yeah, I guess you could just go snacking on this. That works. Yeah, and you still have this uncanny ability to. Yeah, Nook. Are you AB? Are you going to do one last passing on of your seeds before you pass on? AB. Who would do? Not you. You don't want it. You don't want that. IC versus AB. And you know what? We'll do one last mating here before you pass on. Might as well get some of those genes trickling through the gene pool here. Alright, now you, again, you were, maybe it's because they were born here? I don't know. Because again, medium ears, and no heat resistance, but no, I mean, maybe it's because they start up with the warmed up, but that wouldn't make any sense, that they're prevented from doing that because they are warm. Makes absolutely no sense. I'm going to have you come up here and see if we can't start ninjaing some of these stinky fruits. Alright, Nukier. Nukier needs to be in the area. I think. I do want him patrolling for clams. Lame. Oh, yes. What in the world is this? Ape tree. Shake tree. No, we are not shaking the ape tree. Because that might make another ape fall out of it. Cease. Cease needs to get her tush back down here because she's got some big ear genes. Kurunduku is gonna tank the ape, I think. Sup, bruh? And Lame. Lame can't even harvest the stinky fruit properly because you need a 2 collecting on that. Lame should go wabbit hunting. Anapos! Now you're getting there. You see, you're still hot. Why is Anapos hot? Get you cooled off a little bit. Alright, that is turn. Splat. Punch. Punch. What in the world? Why did the crab suddenly die? Well, I'm not gonna complain. I guess they were too long for out of water? Okay. Hey, unexpected influx of food is unexpected, but I'll take it. Oop, get that bill going. Get that bill going. Alright, you need to get down here and get some of that going. All this fish, and our fishing tribe doesn't know how to fish. See, now... Yeah, see, when they are huddled together and getting the warmth bonus, that overrides the hot bonus, but when they're out in the... that makes no sense. That makes absolutely no sense. But I guess the way to combat it is just to... Alright, well here, you... are gonna get that to restore some of your life. Alright, there's that stinky plant. And you, my friend, are going to harvest from it because you have the better harvesting skill. Yeah, all these crinkly, crumply sounding things are all there to kill your stealth and make noise. But we don't have stealth to kill, so we're still fine. Lame. Lame's going to sit in here and eat poison berries. Yeah, we're not shaking the ape tree. So, stinky fruit collection time. The stinky fruit comes with, gives you 3 food a pop, requires a collection of 2, and now we stink. Which, if there was a smelling ape in the area, would be a bad thing. But to my knowledge, there isn't one. However, if there is one, they can now be. They'll probably start making their way over here. You can be on stinky fruit duty too. Lola. Well, Lola is not big ears, so Lola is going to face tank the ape. Damara, on the other hand, is ready to make some babies. Kuranu, our star male here. Iser. Yeah, no, you just gotta prep for this. So why don't you plop yourself on there? Oh, the bugs finally went away. Whoop. All right, let's take this guy out. He's making me a little nervous. And these guys are not immune to poison, so if they take a little nibble on us, they are not going to be too happy about it. I'm not risking our male here, though. I think we're just going to have you sit on the log and scout. Is that everybody? Nope. Nuclear. Well, yeah, nuclear. I could, would nuclear loading her up be a worthwhile endeavor? AF? FC. Nope. Nope. Inbreeding risk. Do not want. And FC. AC, FC. Yeah, no. Nuclear, you might end up being ape punching bag duty. Although you do have the big ears, there aren't a lot of females that you can really interact with. Oh, AD versus FC. Okay, you know what? You can go load up C's. In fact, here, I say get off of there. Cease. You can come on down here. There, we gotta start baby production at this point. Because the ape is already kind of knocking us down on our numbers, which is, you know, at the upside is helping out our food situation. On the downside, is not doing so in a way that we would really desire it. Oh yes, you, Mr. Punchin' Bag. I could have you flee down here. No, you're just taking normal bleed damage. Yeah. It's like, I don't care. I'm eating my berries. You can punch me all you want, Mr. Ape. Alright, folks. So, an interesting start here. Our water tribe is going to take a little bit longer, but that's because we kind of have to farm up the mutation genes before we can really get ramping up with them. But until then, it should be an interesting touch and go here as we deal with this ape, and hope there aren't any more of them out here. Otherwise, that would be very problematic. So, if you like this episode and you want to see more like it, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and leave me a comment, good, bad, or indifferent. Your feedback is always welcome. So until next time, this has been Pinstar signing out. See ya!